Hello and welcome. I am the love lady, Juli Martin, and today we are going to talk about filling your spiritual, mental, physical, emotional health with love. This is the Vitamin L episode. And one of the reasons that I think the guides have suggested that I talk about this is that we are in a very intense societal moment, right? Like things can seem really bleak. And if we point our attention toward and decide to consume news from many sources, there is often this vibe of negativity, intense negativity sometimes. There's a sense that the world's falling apart, that there's disaster all around us, that we are facing imminent collapse in some way. And what I'm about to talk about is not meant to diminish the importance of any activism, any mission that you are on. But if you are here, if this kind of thing, if centering your life in love, if your spiritual journey, if your soul's journey has brought you here, it is because you are a spiritual warrior. It is because you are on a path, a mission, a life purpose, whether you know it or not, to bring the unimaginable complexity and beauty of love into full bloom within you, and to share it with others, and to merge with the all one love light, and to recognize others in that love light, and to celebrate that. And that is kind of the exact opposite of beating the drum of what is terrible, what is wrong, what is not working in human society. And so, one of the things I wanted to share that inspired this in part is I spend, one of my homes is in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, where it is often cloudy, rainy. Sometimes we can go months here without appreciable amounts of sun, and therefore not enough vitamin D. And while I tend to travel to one of my other homes that is sunnier and um, offers the opportunity for that kind of solar recharge, that vitamin D recharge, I have really noticed how delicious just spending time absorbing sunlight, allowing the natural vitamin D from our amazing sun to fill me with a sense of peace, to bring this restoration of energy to my body. And it occurs to me that love is just like this, right? And in order to allow the love light, literally the sunshine of love itself, to fill us, to recharge us, to renew us, it is important that we acknowledge that we are getting better. We are personally improving. We are personally holding, sharing, channeling, being more complete embodiments of love light than we have ever been before. And we as a human society are also doing this. Now, again, this is not a suggestion that there are not significant challenges in the world. what I'm about to share, and we'll revisit this. Yes, yes, there are challenges out there. There are problems to be solved. There are plenty of opportunities available for us to bring our spiritual warrior hearts, minds, and purpose to in the world. However, I do want to pause and celebrate some incredible milestones, some incredible achievements, and some evidence that we as a collective humanity are doing better by far than we've ever done. And a couple of fun facts. Life expectancy has more than doubled since 1800. So, in just over 200 years, we have gone from a life expectancy of about 30 years to now a global life expectancy of 71 years. Incredible, right? And some of that is because we have much better mother and infant care, and some of it is because we have so much better sanitation, nutrition, healthcare, vaccines, antibiotics, modern medicine, and we're able to cure many illnesses and diseases, prevent them and cure them that would have killed people in the past. And so, and one of the promises of AI, and yes, I appreciate there's environmental cost. I do. And also, and also, right? The landscape is complex because one of the things that AI may be able to bring to us are incredible discoveries of things that we had not yet found through research because of its unbelievable ability to aggregate data, right? We are likely to be on the precipice of amazing improvements in all these areas, in sanitation, in nutrition, in all manner of curatives for disease, right? Like the medical breakthroughs that they tell me we're on the verge of are staggering and so exciting. And I think AI has a role to play in that. And it doesn't really matter whether that's it or not. And it may also be that we are on the precipice of such an incredible flow of spiritual advancement that disease just does not have a place to take root because we choose to focus our attention, energy, and life force on the love light, right? So that there is just no fertile ground for the dis-ease to inhabit our systems because we are so filled with the abundance of love light, and our internal environments are so filled with health and vibrant life force that there's just no place for dis-ease, disease, illnesses to find root. And so we don't know. But extreme poverty globally has fallen precipitously. So 200 years ago, the overwhelming majority of human beings lived in poverty, in severe extreme poverty. And today, only 1 in 10. Now, that is also horrific. Okay? Not discounting that 1 in 10 is in the ballpark of 1 billion people on our planet are living in extreme poverty. And again, I feel like this is an invitation for us to leverage our incredible technologies, spiritual and practical, our incredible abilities to communicate with each other, to collaborate, to solve problems, to leverage systems, to use our incredible abilities to strategize and solve problems to eliminate this. One of my great hopes for humanity, for these wonderful tools of all sorts that we are all bringing forward, the spiritual tools, the practical tools, the technological tools, the intellectual tools, the tools of love, to bring an abundance of sanitation, nutrition, healthcare, resources, and opportunities to every human being on this planet. And we can so do it. There is ample food to feed everybody. And there could be more. There are ample resources right now to meet the needs of every human being on the planet if we were to point our attention to that as our human mission. It does strike me, and the guides are sharing, pointing our attention at, even paying attention to war, conflict, the killing of, the dissension, the conflict with other people, the conflict within ourselves, right? And attending to any of that is entirely optional and non-essential. If paying attention to deplorable people doing despicable things does not fill you with a sense of love, light, peace, and abundance, if it doesn't fill you with optimism about how wonderful human beings are, how much we all care about each other, how much we are filled with the desire to see all of our other human beings thrive and do well, then don't watch it. Turn your attention, turn your spiritual mission on yourself, on your life, on what you can do, on what you are doing, and expand that and feel into that and feel into the joy of that. And finally, the third sort of fact of goodness and abundance and just signs that the love light is expanding, we're doing everything right, and more people are doing better than they've ever done before, ever in human history that we know of. Childhood survival has improved dramatically. Historically, up to 50% of children died before reaching the age of 5, and now childhood mortality is down to about 3 or 4% in the world. That is amazing. And again, I understand that we have wars, inequality, mental illness, climate change, political instability. There's challenges. I'm not trying to Pollyanna excessively and spackle over our significant challenges, right? I mean, we are part of this earth, and we are doing some things that are pretty abusive and kind of horrifying in our relationship with the planet. We're like abusing our own parent, which seems unadvisable. However, the earth has its own incredible intelligence and what she shares. And you're a spiritual warrior. You've tapped into this. She can shrug us off at any point she wants, right? We are tiny. And she is massive, and a little shrug, and most all of us are gone. And so she wants to encourage us, when I check in with her, to take it a little bit easier, recognize that yes, it would be better for us if we had a more mutually restorative relationship, mutually beneficial relationship with each other. But she is mighty and so powerful. I mean, she sponsors all of us, right? We are literally of the earth. We are literally of the stars as well. And the earth is one of those, right? It's an astonishing thing. All right, so the invitation to bask in the love light, to fill yourself with the nourishment of love, to give yourself access to the divine abundance, to appreciate the success and abundance of all of humanity and how well we're doing, how well you're doing, to allow yourself the peace, the joy, the celebration of everything that's going right. And if you are in a place where it doesn't feel like very much is going right, the one thing, I invite you to call yourself back to the one thing that is going right for you, the one thing you're doing right. And if what you're doing right is, if the only thing you can find that you're doing right is listening to this, that is enough. Because this is your reminder that you are love. You are the love light. You are a spiritual warrior. You are here on a mission to be love, to enjoy love, to relax and relish and nurture the love within yourself, the love light in others, and to collaborate in this beautiful, energetic flow of steady improvement with the rest of humanity. And it's okay. No, it's more than okay. It is a requirement that you allow yourself as much of your time, tension, and focus as you can manage toward what is going right, what is going well, and then take all of those spiritual warrior tools and point them in the direction of what you want more of, how you want it to continue to go right. If what you care about is the thriving of humanity, right? If what you care about is people being treated with justice, people living better, people living in more harmony, people living in more peace, people living with more health, people caring more deeply about children, about each other, then that is what you're pointing your attention to, not the battle against something you don't want. The shining a light, a brighter and brighter light, and being the leader in shining the light on what you want more and more and more of. And finally, just a reminder that you have the opportunity every day to spread hope and joy and to use your love light, shine your love light, be the channel for the universal love light that illuminates the path of everything you want for the world. And you do it by cultivating your own love light within yourself and allowing it to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. And if today that means you don't do anything but bask in your own brilliance, but bask in your own love light, but really feel into and rest in the love that the universe offers you, in the love light that is the milieu in which we exist, that is enough. Being the love light that you are is always enough. And if you want to get busy doing something with it, then I wish you a love-filled day, a love-filled week, and a love-filled life as you dance your mission into the future that looks so, so bright.
Gotta wake up.